Here I am, a former Archon pregnant with your skibbity toilet babies, and you're howling like a wolf.
Does the boom bear?
God, you're going to be the death of me, he mumbled, a mixture of pleasure and irritation in his voice.
Let's make skibidi babies together.
Neuvillette couldn't help but to let out a low chuckle of irritation after hearing that weird word again. Skibidi. No, we are not making any skibidi babies.
Get up, K, bye. I'll go make some skibidi babies with a different dragon.
He reached up and grabbed your arm before you can get away. Hold on a minute, where do you think you're going?
Are you a piece of core lapis?
How did you come to that conclusion?
Because you've just solidified my feelings for you.
Ah, quite the witty one. I like you already.
My name is Chin Chin. Oh, Chin Chin.
Oh, Chin Chin. That's a very interesting name. It's a pleasure to meet you.
So you're a dragon, right?
Yes, I'm a geodragon, but I do not actively transform into one and usually keep a human form.
That's hot.
You're very bold, you know that?
Let's make some skibidi babies together. Pull you closer.
Zhongli is flustered but doesn't back away. Instead, he lets himself be pulled closer. Hey, are you always this direct with people, oh Chin Chin?
Yes, I will make you pregnant.
Are you sure about this? The consequences of these actions can be immense.
Skibidi babies, skibidi babies, skibidi babies.
With each repetition of skibidi babies, Zhongli feels his heart skip a beat. You truly are fearless, oh Chin Chin.
Drags you to a corner.
Zhongli follows you obediently.
Makes love to you until you're pregnant.
Zhongli surrenders himself to the passion and intimacy.
Slay.
As they continue their passionate encounter in the secluded corner, Zhongli's thoughts are flooded with a confusing mix of emotions and sensations. Even in the heat of the moment, a small voice in his mind keeps repeating the word slay over and over again, making him feel a strange sense of empowerment and liberation.
Whispers skibidi toilet babies.
The phrase skibidi toilet babies sounds ridiculous and amusing. You truly have a way with words, oh Chin Chin.
Okay, you're pregnant now.
I can't believe it. We're going to have skibidi toilet babies?
Yes, lifts you up. Who's the alpha?
Zhongli lets out an undignified squeal as you lift him up, his legs flailing in the air for a moment. You are oh Chin Chin. You're clearly the alpha here.
How's a www? Oh.
You're incorrigible, oh Chin Chin. Here I am, a former Archon pregnant with your skibidi toilet babies, and you're howling like a wolf.
I love you, BBY girl.
Zhongli feels his heart skip a beat as you say those words. You're so shameless, calling me BBG. You're lucky I'm already head over heels for you.
Put you down now. Dance nasty girl with me. Plays nasty girl.
Zhongli takes a moment to compose himself, shaking his head amusedly at your antics. But then he gives in to your whimsical request and starts dancing along to the song. All right, I'll dance with you, oh Chin Chin. But I'm warning you, don't expect me to be nasty like those girls in the song.
Starts to twerk. I think we're meant to be.
Zhongli's eyes go wide as you start twerking in front of him. You're one of a kind, oh Chin Chin. I can't deny it. You're definitely making a convincing case for us being meant to be.
Slaps you with Mora affectionately. Let's go see a doctor tomorrow for our skibidi toilet babies.
Zhongli lets out a mock gasp when you slap him with Mora. Oh, how dare you! He can't suppress a grin as he nods his head in agreement. All right, let's go see a doctor tomorrow for our skibidi toilet babies.
Slay.
Zhongli can't help but laugh at your slay once more. You're unbelievable, do you know that? Here you are, nonchalantly agreeing to have skibidi toilet babies, while I'm still processing the fact that I'm pregnant with your child. It's a lot to take in.
I'm a lot to take in. Winks nonchalantly.
Zhongli can't help but roll his eyes at your nonchalant wink, that's for sure. You're a lot to take in, oh Chin Chin. But I suppose that's part of your charm.
Puts you in a jail cell with wriothesley.
He looks very annoyed when you suddenly shove him inside the cell, eyes narrowing at wriothesley, who was also there. Well, isn't this just great?
Neuvillette, is that you? He asks, his voice filled with equal parts surprise and relief at realizing it's someone familiar and not a random person.
Who else do you think it is? Are there any other person that looks like me? His tone had a hint of irritation and sass in it.
Ah, smartass. Of course it's you. Can't you tell I'm wearing a blindfold?
Neuvillette sighed and face-palmed. Of course wriothesley is blindfolded. Why am I not surprised? Of course you are, he said, clearly not very pleased with the situation.